Join me. You may be able to help solve a mystery.
Suspensions.
Twitch loves me and my streams.
3 years later.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
To be fair, these particular Twitch suspensions technically weren't for breaking any rules.
And that's somehow my fault, right? Like, no, I did nothing wrong.
Not so fast. You wouldn't get a copyright strike on your emotes if you actually owned them instead of begging from volunteers. Despite multiple DMCA mistakes, DSP always came crawling back instead of putting his gouty foot down. I'm laughing, this is hilarious. Redirecting his impotent rage towards the false flaggers.
Oh, no you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Let this be noticed live on the internet.
You're fucked.
We've got a badass over here.
He sure talked up a big game, but as always, it was all snort and no bite.
That's it, I'm going beast mode.
Snort.
Instead, he pleaded with internet lawyer Nick Rekieta to somehow solve his DMCA problems. The same lawyer who had gotten DSP's attention just a few months prior, much to his chagrin, by dissecting his bankruptcy filings. More on that later. Juxtaposing his tweet next to his own insulting statements is quite surreal.
Someone who's been making fun of me on the internet for months now contacts me on Twitter and says, we want to come on my show. Fuck no, you idiot. You've been fucking defaming me for months. Why the fuck would I go on your show now, you stupid idiot? No, I'll piss in your mouth. How about that? Fuck you.
Said the DSP. I'm not in water sports, but I won't kink shame you.
You got owned!
I'm coming for you.
Guess what? The stupid pig never punished his Twitch flagger, and with no friends, it's no surprise.
After working my ass off for 4.5 years on Twitch, Twitch kicks me out of the partner program for no justifiable reason.
What the fuck?
Fuck you!
Oh my fucking god.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
When Twitch told me that I was actually kicked out of the partner program for, what was it, hateful slurs or speech, for no valid legal reason. We did an investigation and found that you have used something, I forget the exact terminology, it was either like hate speech or hateful slurs or something like that. I can't even remember what they said.
Hateful slurs.
And then they kicked me out of their partner program for no justifiable reason at all. They said I did something wrong. Oh, what was it? Well, I even forget at this point what they even said. Hateful slurs or hateful speech or something. I don't even know what they said anymore. I'm so at a loss for it. I was removed from the Twitch partner program for no legitimate reason. Hateful slurs. Twitch dropped me from the partner program for no good reason. I could call him Mr. Hateful Slur. Twitch kicked me out of the partner program for no justifiable reason at all besides they're just assholes. Since, you know, constantly my content, all I do is say hateful slurs because I'm a fat loser, fat fucking lame brain donkey, right? Nah, gets me kicked out of everywhere. That's what I should name the character, right? I mean, fucking Twitch kicks me out of the partner program for no fucking reason. As I've said many times, you know, people will get what's coming to them. It's called karma. But anyway.
They
came out and emailed me and told me the reason that you lost your partnership was because of hate speech or hateful speech. Hateful slurs, I think, actually was the actual proper wording they said. Hateful slurs. I don't use hateful slurs because I'm a retarded nigger, homo, faggot, and there's nothing I can do about that. Hateful slurs. Weeb faggot. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame brain fucking faggots? Seriously. Hateful slurs. I don't know if you want to call it karma or whatever. I don't know. But there were no hateful slurs ever on my streams, ever. Surprise, cock eggs. I don't use hateful slur language at all. Surprise, cock eggs. Yes. Ever. Surprise, cock egg. Ever. Surprise, cock egg. Ever. Surprise, cock eggs. Ever, ever, ever. Never. Because I'm a fat but fucking other fat until the pieces of dumb fucking shit who work at Twitch finally got tired of me. And told me, fuck you, you little fat man-child piece of shit. Not even being told by Twitch why. Bye-bye. Don't need that shit. Sorry. Go off to your romper room somewhere else and fucking have your playground shit. And a lot of people didn't come over. Sincerely. From me, Phil Burnell. As a content creator, as a business owner, and as a human being. Dear Twitch bigwigs who treat people like shit.
Fuck you. Hateful slurs.
I worked so hard, worked my ass off all these years just to have it all fall apart because of the actions of trolls. I'm making way less monthly on YouTube than I was on Twitch. I just am. You know, that's called karma. That's called it's finally coming back to bite these people in the butt because they've been doing this stuff for years. They can't put out content people actually want to see. It's hard work to actually put out content people want to see on a daily basis. That's why they rip off someone who does so. All the YouTube vloggers, the drama video creators, the people who make 1 to 2 videos a day that are just talking about bullshit, they benefited from all the changes. People like me who are hard workers doing this for a living, busting their ass. Oh, okay, sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am an independent content creator. I'm an independent content creator. I have no sponsorships. I do not have a partnership. I don't have partnerships. This is typical it's not even Southern Baptist, but when they, can I get a hallelujah for that? Can I get a hallelujah for that? Like they want that, they want you to buy in, and by you saying that you become a part of it, so you feel like you're committed to it. You see what I mean? I agree with you, except if you want people to buy in and keep supporting your product, you at least have to have some semblance of control. You know what I mean? Well, okay then. So in that case, so buy-in from you guys is needed if you want this music. If I notice in the next couple of days that it's not a lot of buy-in, then quite frankly, I'm probably going to have to disable the music, which I don't want to do. I want to leave the music on. I want these playthroughs, especially with GTA coming up on Thursday. I want these playthroughs to be genuine. I want them to feel like true organic experiences, not muted experiences. You see what I mean? Versus the religion that I attended.
You skipped over the fact he has a big fat goose egg for charitable contributions and religious donations.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I do give to charity sometimes, but that's none of your business what I do. Like he would say, you guys will buy in. It has to be that people buy in, but having your guys buy in, and to me, it adds up because I'm someone who's just an independent content creator who relies on your crowdfunding to make ends meet. For me, it hurts. You like the content, you support an independent content creator like me, I would like that if you could, all right?
I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work.
Aspiring streamer took me $1 and says, how are you so successful? I don't know. From being entertaining, from being a hard worker, perhaps? If you appreciate the 11 years of hard work I put into this damn thing. PW Dubs chewed again. He said, I appreciate all the hard work you do in streaming. When you retire, there'll be a lot of people that miss you. Well, nope. What the fuck? I'm well aware that there's tons of people out there on the internet who just want to hate on me. They want to steal my content to make a living off of my hard work.
I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work.
And I was the one who did everything by himself, grassroots, from the ground up, built who I am and what I am on the internet without any help from anyone fucking else. No, not for 1 minute do I want anyone to ever think that I did this on my own. That would be such a fucking stuck up, selfish, narcissistic thing to say. I was the prolific guy.
The guy watching his Twitch.
I was the guy who, through hard work and dedication, was the ultimate underdog to be successful because I didn't have exposure. I didn't have friends on YouTube or streamer friends on Twitch. And I didn't have people cross-promoting. I wasn't the guy who constantly went to conventions. I was the guy who busted his fucking ass on a daily basis. What a bunch of fucking bullshit. No, not for 1 minute do I want anyone to ever think that I did this on my own. That would be such a fucking stuck-up, selfish, narcissistic thing to say. Sorry, I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Me.
Without any help from anyone fucking else.
So shout out to Sting Kedick, who took me $5, and I appreciate you and all your hard work. Thank you. You're welcome, Sting. My job is great. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work. I don't have to worry about, oh no, what did YouTube screw up behind the scenes today that now I don't get paid for the hard work that I did, right? I said, well, it seems like my original Dark Side Filled channel that I've put so much time, effort, and hard work into over the last 2 years is going to be ruined. YouTube just took down a ton of videos, and it ruined the playthrough, pissed me off. I do all that hard work, and now all these games get ruined, right?
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say my job is hard work.
Me? I bust my ass. I bust my ass. I'm better than those content creators, man. I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else.
The 50-bit bitch! Unsurprisingly, DSP unironically loved the game Made for Children about Muppets eating food.
Yes, I'll say that again. Bug Snacks is legitimately one of the best games of 2020. Ninstar Rune cheered and he said, the game's maybe trying to ape Undertale, has a lot of similar shit like a cutesy, quirky game having body horror and inclusive characters. Here, there, I read it. Now shut the fuck up. Oh man, look. Nice. Yeah, look.
Is it over? Please say it's over. My heart can't take much more of this.
No time for an encore, Gramble dear. We better boogie.
Ninstar Rune, I'm just not gonna respond to you anymore because you're trying to make an exciting finale of the game all about you. What the fuck, dude? Just grow the fuck up. Seriously, I mean it. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut up. You're stupid. Okay.
Come on now. Get your varmints.
It's no use, Whammy. Must have learned a few things since the Stone Age.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Okay. Hold on a second. I mean it too. Hold on. Sorry, I mean to hit that. Since people are intent on ruining the playthrough, because this is what they're trying to do, you can all get the fuck out now. Wah. Shut the fuck up. The stream's not about you. Now you got other people, why would you show to him like that? No, you're out of here. Enough is enough. All I want to do is enjoy the end of the game and beg for money. That's it. And if you're going to act like that, then just don't come back. And I mean it. Every one of them in there that are acting like that, just don't come back.
Guess what? They all paid to be allowed back.
Never come back. And I mean that. Don't ever ask to come back. I unbanned that person and I unbanned the other people because you're not the kind of person I want watching my streams. And I don't need your cheers to fucking survive. Thanks for the money, dummies. I can make do without Ninstar Rune being a 50-bit bitch.
Raise your hands in the air.
50 bitch here. 50 bitch there. 50-bit bitch.
Raise your hands in the air.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Oh, now let's make it over dramatic and make it look like Phil's the villain. No, you're the fucking piece of shit. I knew it all along. I'm just nice.
Oh, sheesh.
Couple quick shout outs. Ninstar Rune has cheered and said, since we're no longer along to make fun of people, will you stop the 50-bit bitch meme? That's not a meme that I created. That's just a statement that I made one night, and then people decided they wanted to make a meme out of it.
He literally said he made the meme.
I made a funny meme. I said, oh, you're a 50-bit bitch. We'll use the meme. I don't care. I made it up. The 50-bit bitch meme. 50-bit bitch. And they certainly should not have threatened me the way that they did.
Look at what this sniveling bitch considers a threat.
I guess I just shouldn't ever contribute ever again, man, because you're not acknowledging my cheers. It's, basically complaining and saying I'm being disrespectful to him. I'm not going to put up with this. Number one, I'm not going to be threatened on my own stream.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening. You'll never contribute again.
The 50-bit bitch meme is a sort of microcosm of the relationship DSP forms with his audience. It's a cult-like community where leaving is treated like a threat. One last observation. Remember this? See if you can find the magic word. That's right. DSP has a giant fetish for apologies. He demands them from others and gets angry when they're expected from him. Totally not a cult.
I'd like to go on record as being opposed to the use of violence for purposes of conflict resolution. However...
Whoa, I blocked into that.
Oh, look, it's Scout Side Phil.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey,
What did he say?
you stupid child, get a job, dude. You suck at video games. Get a
You
job,
can't even
dude.
play the games correctly. You suck at
Shout out
games,
to Almighty
man.
7 watching the stream, too.
Oh my god. He's a bad player.
Fight.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Profit.
I'm the one playing the game and making money doing it. I'm the one who gets paid to play the shitty game. You're the one who paid to play the shitty game. See? See the difference there? Typically, I'm not one to really get embarrassed. In fact, when I'm in a situation where it looks like I may be embarrassed for some reason, I typically respond with a different emotion, whether it's laughing at the situation or getting angry at the situation. It all really depends on the situation.
He was caught masturbating. I think he's like 35 years old.
In fact, when I'm in a situation where it looks like I may be embarrassed,
Yes!
I'll respond with a different emotion, whether it's laughing.
I don't know what to say.
Look out, there's a black woman coming! Ah! I'm not one to really get embarrassed.
It's commonly believed that DSB claimed that he was just scratching his leg. However, this seems to have been from a troll account. Here are the actual chat logs from immediately after his incident, which I will now reenact.
I'm not even going to say anything. It's not worth it. Response, yet another stupid thing, twisted into something insane by these morons. It's called Block the Morons. Spamming my Twitter and ban the idiots, spamming the chat, and to continue on. As usual, just ignore the nonsense. Too many idiots, they'll seriously do anything they can to get a rise from the kids of the internet. Because I left my webcam on and was doing various stuff. Obviously, it means I was exploding in orgasms. Sigh. But anyway, I'm gonna play more. Now, lol, did Cat hear about the infamous accident on stream? Of course. I mean, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny, you know? I mean, yeah, is it embarrassing? But I wasn't that I was gonna, you know, forever make it be my be-all and end-all, you know? My wife hates it when people bring that moment up, and she actually gets very sad and upset. Well, someone might have done that, but no, you know, I move on, so.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Because some people, they can't get over it, you know what I mean? Like, how could you ever get over something like that? You know, she's actually cried a few times when she's watching one of my streams, and people won't stop bringing that shit up. We have a new life together here, and that's why I don't dwell on my messed up past anymore. I'm not just a person frozen in time from a moment in 2016 when I did something really stupid, and every time that someone brings this up, including you, and you keep referencing that moment, now she's crying, even though she's a horse, and people won't stop bringing that shit up. It's fucked up stuff. It shouldn't happen. Send you to the hospital. Make your wife cry.
Now let me get this straight. If it makes Cat cry every time anyone mentions you masturbating on a live stream, does she cry every time you beg children for money like a prostitute? But first, Direct, we need to talk about your Twitter activity, Direct. Do you realize basically all of this is unacceptable? I mean, there's growth and then there's...
Defending cuties!
I don't know if I've ever been in a huge situation where there's been like such a crazy age gap between two people that I had to say, gee, I wonder if this is like this guy more than double the age, almost triple the age of the woman he's with. It's not my job to stand on a soapbox here and to dictate to you guys just because maybe you respect my opinions. All right. I don't know if that's right or wrong. How would I know? So here's the thing. There's a movie called Cuties. It's a French film about a bunch of 11-year-old girls. I love it. She's sexualizing herself. Shake them titties, shake them titties. And the whole plot of the movie is this girl, it's a coming-of-age film, the girl twerking in our faces, but also trying to prevent herself from being over-sexualized, which is another pitfall of going into the entertainment industry. So the plot of the movie is actually quite good. And this film was screened at the Sundance Film Festival. And sick pedophiles called Bronies who worship My Little Pony loved it. They said, wow, this is an outstanding film. It's really meaningful.
Memology 101 then dared to upload DSP's own words to YouTube, a crime which could not be ignored.
What about the guy's video is untrue? The fact that he spins the movie as a pedophilia promoting movie to say that because I talked about it in a positive light, I'm defending and promoting a pedophilia movie, when it's not the case at all. He lies about the movie to make me look bad. That's the problem. And that's the thing about these people who make these garbage content on YouTube. You got to realize they can be tricky about
shut
it.
up this dude.
Did he actually lie about stuff that I said? No. He lied about the movie I was talking about, so therefore it sounds like I'm defending something bad. Like, for example, let's say I talked about Schindler's List.
You're gonna shut up.
Yeah, Jordy and Paul are absolutely right. It's a clickbait title to make me look bad, and I don't want to talk about it during the playthrough, but that's exactly the problem. It's a clickbait title. And that's all that guy does. Garbage. Okay.
It was only a matter of time before the film released to the general population, and at that point, DSP could no longer defend it.
And this film was screened at the Sundance Film Festival, and people loved it. They said, wow, this is an outstanding film. And by the way, pedophiles agrees with me.
Why he even chose to talk about this is anyone's guess, but he sure did step into a mountain of shit. Before DSP does the cliche thing of claiming we're calling him a pedo, remember, it's just for quoting his own words. Besides, there's more compelling evidence in what he doesn't reveal, like how Panda Lee didn't even graduate high school before living with him, or the kind of degenerates he covers for in his own chat.
See you later, Derek. See you later, Derek. See you later, Derek. See you later, Derek. I haven't played it in years. I told you guys I don't play mobile games anymore. I quit on all of them. No, I don't have any recommendations for mobile games. I don't play mobile games anymore, but all right, I don't play mobile games anymore. There was the time in my life when I absolutely did. But every mobile game I've ever played in the history of playing mobile games has been a time and money sink. Always just pay to win. It's really just pay to win. And sometimes it's 100% straight up gambling. So I gave all those games up years ago. Like I said, definitively, I gave up mobile gaming when Kat moved in with me. When she moved in with me, I said, I am not going to waste time, money, and resources on any of these games. What the nonsense that idiots perpetrate on this fucking internet about me spending money on mobile games and other stupid shit, it's all bullshit. I don't even care about the details that they talk about because it's all such fucking nonsense. I just don't care. I seriously don't. I'm not going to pay any attention to it. And that's all I'm saying on the subject of mobile games, because that's the truth. That's what I told you guys a million times on stream. You guys ask me about mobile games and stuff. I always answer exactly the same way. My story has never changed. That's always been my story. So I don't understand why all of a sudden, you know, oh, now they completely make fucking something up here. And now it's time that we're, you know, let's start a new detractor meme. But Phil's story's always been the same because it's the truth. So I've said a million times, I don't play mobile games, right? Well, here we go. Oh, but you said on your podcast about your marriage that on the plane in 2019 you were playing mobile games. It's like, what the fuck? I don't play mobile games actively. My wife actually does.
Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit. He's such a fucking idiot. No one likes him. He's such an asshole. He deserves it.
If you're wondering what's going on, Jasper has once again stolen my seat. So I decided I would do the video like this and you could watch him sit here and steal my seat. Oh! Jasper, he's attacking me viciously. Jasper, I'm trying to pet you. You don't have to fight me. You don't have to move. It's okay. I'm doing the daily rap. Today was Saturday.
Jesus H. Christ. Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Sir, WWE champion. Sir.
You are disgusting!
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, you see, Phil's phone lit up in a video with Jasper, and it showed a mobile game. And what? What is your fucking point? I don't play mobile games anymore. I don't play mobile games anymore, but, alright, I don't play mobile games anymore. So I've said a million times, I don't play mobile games, right? I don't play mobile games actively. Oh, we finally got him red-handed. Red-handed what? Doing what I told you I do? My story has never changed. That's always been my story. So I don't understand why all of a sudden, you know, oh, now they completely made fucking something up here. And now it's time for, you know, they're starting to distract me. But Phil's story's always been the same because it's the truth. Well, I got an anonymous tip. They said, do I know any fun mobile games that play like Candy Crush? I've been really bored. I don't know if this is actually an attempt to, like, you know, reference the dumb WWE mobile game meme or if it's actually a legit question, but no. What? What the fuck? It's like I've told you guys. Do I play mobile games? Yes, I've admitted it. I've admitted I play mobile games. I don't play any mobile games that are like Candy Crush or anything like that.
555, come on now.
I play a game called WWE Champions, which of all things, if you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush. At one point, Kat was playing one like that, but not really. I forget what it was called, but it was a puzzle game. It was the weirdest thing.
Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit.
Gaslighting.
I mean, basically it's theft, because this guy blatantly downloaded my videos without my consent, made a montage of gameplay, which is illegal. You can't just download someone's video from YouTube and make your own montage without their permission. And then he was making fun of me during it. Who in their right mind would ever do that? And I'm being serious here. Like, if you're mentally stable, who would force themselves to watch an 8+ hour playthrough of something you don't like, then download all the videos to make a 2.5 hour hate montage? Who would do that? Like, you have to be mentally ill. And I'm being serious. This person, if you're watching this, you need help. You need to go check yourself in. Seriously, like, you need to have the white coats come get you because you have something wrong with you. A normal person would not fucking do that. You are mentally unstable and mentally ill, okay? And that's the bottom line. To be so... I gotta go stop this stupid air conditioner from making so much noise. Hold on. Shut up. There. Sorry about that. The air conditioner in my living room can be noisy and I have to punch it and then it stops. Okay. So, he needs to check himself into a mental institution because that's just sick. It really is disturbing. And I'm actually afraid of this guy, that he's like a nut job. And that if I continue to play games on YouTube, he's going to show up here one night and try to murder me. I mean, seriously, he's fucking ridiculous. And
insanity.
What the fuck is your problem? Like, really?
You're fucked in the head, okay?
And that's all I have to say on the subject. King of Hypocrisy did a 50-bit cheer. He says, do you think that this is how you don't play creator? Evil AJ should be taken away by the white coats? Seriously, like, you need to have the white coats come get you. No. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
The gaslighting montage. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation that calls into question the mental health of the subject. By convincing the subject they're just mentally defective, the gaslighter can evoke feelings of low self-esteem while misdirecting legitimate criticism. Gaslighting is highly effective on subject with a history of low self-esteem, making it a favorite of cult leaders throughout history.
What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here with a special video, and there are people out there who are maliciously trying to just hurt people who are doing well, okay? For whatever reason. For whatever reason, Google decided, they said, oh, there's no way, you know, that this could be legitimate, that this guy could be having this many people watch his videos or be interested in the ads on his videos. And so they kicked me out of the program after a couple months. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. And by the way, stole money from me because they actually owed me 2 more months worth of money, which they never paid me. And then, going off of YouTube because I really didn't see any other way to make money on YouTube, and going over to Blip TV. Hi, Phil. While we were initially willing to work with you, we found that your videos are frequently violating our terms of service on multiple fronts.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay? The less serious of the offenses are the raw gameplay videos you are uploading. The more serious offense is the hateful speech used in videos like and he actually directly links to the Dead Space 2 demo playthrough that I did. Warning, what you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Isaac Heimler, that's my name. You've let the Jews overrun space, and now look at this. Their greed has had the artifact turn everyone into necromorphs. So now I, the last remaining Nazi, must exterminate them. This is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. Hello, Jew. Let's you fight me now, Jew. Yes, Jews in space. You'll see what happens. Give me your money. You've hoarded it for far too long, you big-nosed freak. And now, turn the ovens on. We will not allow our service to be used to promote hate, and we absolutely can't allow advertisements to be run on this type of content. That's why I'm the king of hate, because I'm the king of that hatred. And by the way, I hope that everyone at Blip who's been dealing with me is watching this video, because I'm going to be completely factual and honest, so let's continue. Also, please note that I did not receive one complaint from any viewer for this video, and that is true. Unfortunately, like I said, those really crazy, really mentally ill fucking people sending fake complaint emails to like the higher ups of this company, I didn't get one complaint. And getting me kicked off of their business for complete bullshit, it's absolutely insane that happened, but people love it. They think it's hilarious because they have senses of humor. Okay, that was a comment. I shouldn't.
In a pathetic attempt to avoid responsibility for going too far and violating Blip's TOS, he simply declared everyone that reported him was mentally ill.
Yes, that's right. A troll fooled Blip TV into thinking that they were complaining about my videos for racist content, which I've never been racist in my entire life.
Alright, nigga, it's time!
Even though I've never done anything racist in my entire life. I swear to God, you Jews, you Mexicans, you Asians are so demanding.
What? A Hispanic in a position of power?
Titanium.
Unacceptable.
To be behind.
Reminder that Blip's content director came to this decision independently of any complaints, after watching the footage for himself. This is when DSB began his disgusting habit of gaslighting, and it's only gotten worse.
Are you really that mentally ill? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, get my name out of your mouth, you know what I mean?
For the sake of highlighting the hypocrisy, it's worth pointing out that DSB himself claims he suffers from mental illness.
That was my depression. I have suffered from mental illness in my life.
No shit, con artist!
Additionally, DSB's wife was institutionalized in 2010 and arrested in 2013 for trying to break into a house after being evicted. Therefore, he should be especially careful about stigmatizing mental illness. Instead, it's become his favorite way to insult detractors and deflect criticism.
I'm gonna keep going. Again, as I've been talking about a lot in this episode of Ask the King, there are a lot of people who are just mentally ill. They get their jollies from weird shit. There are people out there who get their jollies from completely spoiling the story and ending of a game.
The DSM-5 is a collective list of officially recognized mental illnesses. What DSB wants is a DSB DSM, one where criticizing him is treated like a pathology.
On this planet, not one single human is more or less important than the other humans. When in reality, it's actually quite the opposite. It just shows that they have no value or actual positive worth. In reality, they can't actually get any kind of positive attention for themselves in their real lives. This is something that at least they got noticed, right? Because they're so insignificant on this planet.
On this planet, not one single human is more or less important than the other humans.
More than likely because they're insignificant little specks of dirt in real life. They have no power, so this is how they get their jollies, because this is the only way they have power, right? Okay? I don't care how rich you are, how prominent you are, how famous or not famous you are. I can't remember his name anymore. That's how insignificant this fucking is. Logan Paul, is that his name? I've always been of the mentality that I'm no better than any of you. I'm not. Except for maybe, I'd say Street Fighter, I'm a lot better than most people, but outside of that... There, now kill me. I don't care. There, I just proved that I'm better than you. Dude, just because I'm better than you at the game doesn't mean you rage quit. The guy's literally an asshole and proving that he's no good at the game. And he's just a dickhead for picking her. Because, see? I can't do anything. It's a 100% counter match. Why are you taunting? You just proved you're a piece of shit. You actually proved you're a scumbag player. Wow, you're a piece of fucking human garbage. What a dumb shit. What a dumb shit. I never consider myself better than anyone else. I don't feel like I'm better than anyone else. I think people hold me in high regard, and I don't feel that way about myself at all. Like, I don't know if I'll ever feel that way about myself, you know? You know, I can't be everyone's dad. I just can't. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be the internet's dad and then the world would be a better place. But just understand something, all right? I, in my mind, am better than you. That there are people out there that people throw money at who don't need it and fucking are hoarding it over here and give me your money. You've hoarded it for far too long. Some fucking offshore bank account.
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
Never thought that I was better than anyone else. I, in my mind, am better than you. Number one, it's the easiest content to put out. It really is. Being negative is some of the easiest content you can do. There's no creativity there. It's just literally just opening your mouth and having turds come out. Fuck you and your mother. Really. Fuck you and your mother. Because you're a piece of shit. Literally just opening your mouth and having turds come out. Here's what I will say from now on. Thanks in advance for any contributions on the stream. And if we don't get any contributions, fuck you and your mother, man. Now, how about this? Fuck you and your mother. Fuck you and your mother. No, fuck you and your mother. Fuck you and your mother. Fuck you and your mother. And I could do that all day if I wanted to, but I don't want to be a negative, toxic influence on the internet. And a lot of people get this sad misconception, again, from only watching detractor videos, right? That every time that Phil gets criticism, that he will slam you, he'll insult you, he'll ban you, he'll do this, he'll do that. We have Thomas Green who did a super chat. Thomas Green said the following. It's redundant going over your schedule daily. You already have shorts. You post it on your Twitter and your community tab. Do you think that we have memory problems?
He's right, you know.
Allow me to translate. Me.
Man. You are one pathetic loser.
You can run your own podcast, you know. The Thomas Green Show. Go for it. I hope it becomes the most popular podcast among your 3 friends. Meanwhile, here's all of the many people Dark Side Phil is friends with.
Nothing.
Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Okay, I got it. Oh, man, I'm stupid. Okay, everyone's the same. I'm not better than a single one of you guys who are watching the stream right now. And by the way, for the idiots in stream chat, and I agree, I'm just same as you guys. Now here we go with a bunch of idiots in stream chat. I'm just like you. I don't think I'm better than you. I am the same as you. I'm not some better gamer, an elitist gamer. I'm not an e-celebrity. The best part of the idiots in stream chat, Crispy Bacon, you're a complete and utter fucking joke to life and a failure and a piece of shit asshole. I don't think I deserve anything more than any of you. I don't think I'm an elitist or better than anyone else because I got a fucking check mark next to my name on a social media website. So stupid. But it's tough to get it. You know, and all these insulting things, like I don't deserve it. I don't think I deserve anything more than any of you. Even though I operate a business, I've been on YouTube for 8 fucking years. I'm known worldwide. Pretty typical Indian dish, right? I would say so. It certainly might not be for the same reasons. I don't think I'm an elitist or better than anyone else because I got a fucking check mark. Considering I was the only blue check mark who responded to their tweet, I would hope at least they read it.
Shut up, bitch!
I know, if you contact the PR department, here's what you do. You say, hey, look, I got a blue check mark on Twitter, man. I don't think I'm an elitist or better than anyone else because I got a fucking check mark. They would be like, oh, okay, you got a certain amount of reach. All right, every once in a while, we'll throw you a free game. We'll give you maybe advanced access to a certain thing. There's people who are way smaller than me who get free games and get access to, like, press events and shit. I could do that if I wanted. Again, I can be good at games if I want to. If I actually want to take a minute to try to be serious with it, I can do it. No, I've said this many times. If I won the lottery, I would not stop streaming. I would still stream. I definitely would stream way less than I do now. So it would be a more limited capacity, but I would absolutely keep streaming. I love doing this with you guys. I really do. I won't be here tomorrow. Remember, guys, no stream tomorrow. I'm officially retiring. No more streams ever again after tonight. This is the last one. Did I tell you guys that? I forgot to tell you. This is my last stream ever. Yeah, I won the lotto. I'm moving to Honolulu. I buy a lotto ticket every year, week. So there you go. Yeah, like, the only way I could see would be, like, to hit the lotto. Perhaps one day, a rich oil baron who's watched my videos ever since he was a young lad will contact me and say, Phil, I'm going to take care of all your bills. Don't worry. Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Someday I'll win the lotto. Yeah, right.
I buy a lotto ticket every year, week. So there you go.
Winning the lotto. Plan Z.
Plan C is if I win the lotto.
If all else fails, try to win the lotto. Well, all the shit that I've been through in the last 5-6 years, the fact that every day I'm harassed, that my wife is attacked, that I've got my personal life in shambles because these fucking people and what they've done for me, karma owes me huge. I hope karma comes fucking calling, because I'm going to win the lotto. As I've said many times, you know, people will get what's coming to them. It's called karma. But anyway.
Kobe Bryant and the save files.
Well, let's get started, guys. Let's try to cheer ourselves up here with Knights. Let's try to distract ourselves from the terrible news. Okay. What is this? Oh, I have no game save. Are you kidding me? How is this possible? I was doing fine until number one, we get news Kobe Bryant passed away, and now this. It's like double fucking whammy. What's going on here? Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and deleted from friggin' Knights. What else could happen? I'm insensitive? How am I insensitive? What?
Wait, DSP did what? No fucking way. Let me hear this. No way. He didn't. He wouldn't be stupid enough for this shit.
Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and deleted from friggin' Knights.
What? Oh, wait, hold on. Hear that shit again.
Today's just a bad day. Kobe Bryant passes away in a tragic helicopter crash. My slaves get corrupted and...
Wow! Wow! Wow, dude! Kobe Bryant dies? But guess what, guys? My saves also fucking died, too. Oh, dude. Oh, God.
So this is like probably about 90 minutes to 2 hours wasted. This really fucking sucks. This is 100% not my fault at all. This is the game fucked up.
This heartless slip-up serves to further expose DSP's notorious sociopathic tendencies and general lack of empathy. What a fucking nutcase.
I'm not trying for tears. If I wanted to cry, I could. On command. As you know, I'm a great actor. I can immediately stir up crocodile tears on a moment's notice. You just feel like shit. You feel like, wow. Like, the world really wanted to hurt me today. Like, real bad. Most people, when they hit around 40, they had that midlife crisis. Oh my God, look where I am. What about believing in karma? See, I don't know. Here's the thing. I would love to believe in karma. Alright, really. I hope karma comes fucking calling, because I'm going to win the lotto. But sadly, I know of a lot of people in life that had a lot of horrible things happen to them that they didn't deserve. While there's some people who just seem to be getting rewarded endlessly when all they've done is hurt people around them. So I don't know if karma really exists. I don't know if you want to call it karma or whatever. I don't know. They basically kicked me out of their partner program, okay? Fine, fuck you. They go out of business. Completely. Gone. Don't exist anymore. It's just kind of like these weird things happen to me. I get mistreated. Seriously. So I am not fucking worried whatsoever. Let karma come on and do whatever it needs to do, because I am owed some positivity in my life. I'm not someone who's demanding. The bottom line is I need to eat tomorrow. All right? So there you go. And yeah, every once in a while I'll be like, oh man, we're so close to getting this goal. And yeah, that would help if we hit it. That's factual information. That's not, oh my God, if you don't tip me today, now I can't get dinner for just for Kitty. That's different. The bottom line is I need to eat tomorrow. All right? So there you go. Guilt tripping would be, oh, well, don't you guys understand that if you don't tip, all this is going to come apart? I really need your support this month. Save the house. Save everything. Let's keep everything going the way it's been going rather than going 10 steps back. I'm going to lose my home. Save the house. I will do my best. I'm going to lose my home. Fix this whole tax situation. Save the house, you know, and stay where I am. I'm going to lose my home versus moving back to Connecticut, being a solo bachelor in a piece of shit condo. Hashtag save the house. I'm going to lose my home overnight. It's going away. You know what I'm saying? That's guilt trip. Is basically saying because you're not doing something to help, you're purposely hurting me. All right? Are you happy now? All right. Now where's the support? Huh? Oh, well, the reason that there's low support today is because Phil's overlooked. Okay, where's the support? Huh? Huh, genius? I don't even want to disrespect you guys with that kind of content. I feel like making that kind of content is literally disrespectful to my audience. Why is Dumas have no pants on and pissing at the camera? Look at that. It's hitting the camera lens. No, I'll piss in your mouth. How about that? Ugh. Fuck you. Because you guys deserve better than that meaningless drivel content. You do. When people say, Phil, why don't you watch E3 live?
From all of us at Gorilla,
hey Ben,
thank you for your
make it a little less obvious reading the teleprompter.
Stay tuned for more updates to come.
Hey, update to the game today. Totally don't want to miss a word.
PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
And sit there and react to it with your face like everyone else does, right?
As we all know, creativity is fueled by pure cash. This is why I've opened a Pay Me Tons account. It's an internet website that allows people like me to receive lots of creativity.
Because that's what everyone else does. And every year I tell you guys, no, I'm not going to do that. Because here's why. I don't feel there's any meaning or purpose to that content at all. I feel like how Evo has fallen apart because Mr. Wizard was exposed as a pedophile and had pedophilic actions that he did back in the 90s. I'm not doing a victory dance over here. I'm not going to have a big, Twitch is dead party. We're not doing that shit. You don't dance on your enemy's grave. Fine, fuck you. They go out of business. You don't dance on your enemy's grave. Completely. Gone. Don't exist anymore. He literally says shit about me that I'm still on level 1. And I'm, you didn't get anywhere in life. You don't have any money, right? Yeah, but I'm not you. Look at me. I look like an asshole on my stream today. Wearing the most ridiculous outfit I've ever. I look like a jackass, right? But I can sleep at night. I'm having trouble sleeping. It sucks. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. I know that's a horrible thing to think of, but that's just the reality. 3 years of begging for fucking tips and shit on stream later. I told you guys, I tell you this all the time. I'm the happiest right now in my personal life than I've ever been in my entire life before. Wow, this is the happiest you've ever been, Human Milk? That's disturbing. John, unlike me, alright, John only did it for fun. I don't like doing this. Make no bones about it. I need to raise what I need to raise today to pay my bills. It sucks. I don't like doing this. I'm the happiest than I've ever been in my entire life. Like everything. I'm making every possible word out of my mouth as a lie, right? This sucks. I don't like doing this. Guys, I hate this shit. I want you to understand that I don't like doing gratuitous plugs. I don't. I hate this. We got through the plugs. Thank God, because I don't like doing them. I don't like doing fundraising like this. I don't. So why not? Why don't I advertise to? All right, truth of the matter is I hate doing this segment. But I have to do it. It's a necessary evil when I make my living through crowdfunding on the internet. I don't like doing advertisements, but they're a necessary evil of being a full-time streamer. If I have to snort or whatever to clear out my sinuses, I don't see that as a big deal. It's just something that I've done my entire life. I don't like doing it. I think it's disgusting too. But I just have to do it so I don't fucking choke. This game is boring? Well, you know what they say. If you're bored, then you're boring. You're boring me. You're annoying me and you're boring me. You know what they say? When you're bored, if you're bored, then you're boring. But if you're boring as dirt, no one's going to give a shit about you, right? If you're bored, then you're boring. I can't get sponsorships. Yes! Because of you pieces of fucking shit trying to ruin my life. Fuck you. I'm done putting up with your shit. You could say anything you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Everyone has a right to success, and everyone has a right to do what they want to do. All right? To Dr. Arthur, are you this fucking motherfucker who just charged me back all those tips? Seriously, if you are, I hate you. I don't have any answers for you. I'm not going to stand here on a soapbox and scream for hours today about this and act like I know any better than anybody else. And they said, Phil's wrong a lot, but he's probably right 2 out of 5 times. And I responded, damn, being right 2 out of 5 times is probably better than most world leaders. It's true. Now, my old persona used to be, my shit doesn't stink. Because I'm popular on YouTube. I know better than everyone else. But that was my old deal, my old persona. I'm not like that anymore. Which how crazy things have been. Now, that was a bad choice. For 10 years, that's always been my thing. I don't feel like I'm super popular or important. In fact, I think that the reason that a lot of people tune into me is because they know when they watch my stuff, they're going to get an honest reaction, an honest opinion about it, unlike what you're going to get with someone who's playing the game earlier this week and can't even give an opinion on the game. I mean, what a waste of time. I don't want to be a comedian. I don't want to be an entertainer, a cosplayer, a fucking skit maker, a video editor, a fucking, you know what I mean? When I turn out and I bust my ass to get this stuff done and get through games and do these high quality videos and everything for you, and then I look at it, YouTube's telling me everything's good but you suck, is like, how can you tell me I'm good but I suck? You know what I mean? Like, You shake my hand and you slap my fucking face at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. So they figure if they could get some kind of negative attention, that they actually think that getting some kind of negative attention or reinforcement, it just seems to me like, I hate to say it, but this whole deal with internet content creation is still to this day not taken seriously by any of these companies. That they still think that video games and making videos for YouTube or streaming, oh, it's just a thing, it's a hobby, it's a side thing, you know, it's no big deal, right? It's just for the kids. Who cares if anyone actually gets any help or if any, you know, not the fact that there's people who do this for a fucking living. This is their job, this is their career, this is what they put their heart, their soul, their hard work, their blood, sweat, and tears into over the years. No one cares about that, right? Sambuca just did 100-bit cheers. Any New Year's resolutions? We already talked about this. Like I said, my only resolution is that hopefully in 2020, through a lot of the hard work and changes that I'm making and doing behind the scenes of my streams, that I'm not in financial straits every few months again. Because I have a job where I work 9 to 5, and I bust my ass at my job, and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home. See, let's talk a little bit about this. All right, my job is great. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my job is hard work. I don't understand. I said ack in your stream chat. Why am I banned? Because you're a moron. Why is this supposed to be funny? How is that funny?
Let's keep track of all these new mental illnesses.
If you can make a 2.5-hour montage, you have to be mentally ill. And I stand by that statement that guy who made that video is sick. He's mentally ill. He needs to have his head fucking inspected. You know, I actually feel bad for the guy who made the video because I think he's mentally ill. The people who do that are sick in the fucking head. If you spoil the story and ending of a game, you have to be mentally ill. If you send complaint emails, you have to be really crazy, really mentally ill fucking people. Spaghetti Pet says, of all the detractor memes, the one I'll never understand is you're wondering about your laugh. You do not laugh like ack. I agree. I don't understand where that one came from, besides they're just fucking... That just proves... What's it called? Groupthink or whatever is powerful. Because you're right. Never have I ever laughed where it sounds like ack. I mean, I have a weird laugh, I'll admit that. But it doesn't sound like that. But they all repeat it because it's this parroting group of mind thing. Oh, just repeat what people say online as fact instead of actually seeing what it actually has any truth to it, which it doesn't. It's just so weird that so many people say that and it doesn't sound like that. We all, as you know, we all laugh out loud hilariously when the ack meme is used. And even though I don't laugh saying ack at all, it's literally something that some idiot made up and said that I sound like, when in reality I don't sound like that at all. Alucardi says, I don't think the ack meme is insulting, but more of a funny way to type your laugh. My laugh doesn't sound like that though. Listen, 100% I agree. I have a weird laugh. Okay? I do. When I'm outright laughing at something hard, I sound very odd. But I don't sound like a seal and I don't sound like ack. If you want to actually make a meme of something that sounds like what it's doing, then do that. But don't make something, oh, if he sounds like this. No, he doesn't. It doesn't sound anything like that. And anyone who says that is just full of fucking shit, trying to be insulting. There's a difference at making a meme to laugh with someone or to laugh at someone to make fun of them and try to insult them. And I'm not gonna allow insulting stuff, okay? Ack, I think is stupid because I don't sound like that when I laugh. Listen, all right, here's how I laugh. Or doesn't sound like that at all. That's just something a fucking lame brain idiot made up. Ack isn't even like factually correct. It's just fucking stupid, made by a fucking moron. So that's why I don't like ack. Great. Dark Spirit, ack. Phil says, content. KAHTENT. Which I don't. The plan here is to specialize content. I don't want to put too much new content on this channel. Additional add-on content for the game, which is supplemental content to the game. Why the fuck am I on Xbox 360 and I can get my content? So for $60, that's a hell of a lot of content. That's a lot of content. Episodic content, downloadable content. Content.
The king of content, Mr. Honk Snort.
Which makes no sense to anyone who actually has a fucking brain, but when you're brainless, you create things to laugh at. So, there you go. Bugged blocking mechanics. Ack, ack, ack. Ack, 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 which makes no sense because I don't think I've ever laughed ack, 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 ever. Ack, 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 ack. Ack, ack, ack. Man, you guys, you really nailed the meme when you finally immortalized when I say ack, ack, ack on my streams. Because as you know, this is something I do all the time. It sounds just like me. Because it does. What in the hell is a piggy nose? What is that? A piggy nose? My laugh was a perfect ack, ack. I did a perfect ack, ack. I did? I missed it. If I did, capture it and send it to me. I certainly didn't hear that.
Having ears. On September 28, 2022, a Good Samaritan alerted Stream Elements about DSB's more bigoted comments. This infuriated DSB, igniting his most inflammatory gaslighting rant to date.
Go do yourself a favor, commit yourself right now. Drop everything you're doing, go right to the nut house and commit yourself. Check yourself right in, because you're a fucking loony. My trolls are basically trying to get me canceled again on the internet for shit I did 13 years ago. And they tried to contact Stream Elements on my day off and tell them to kick me out of the Stream Elements program. Music Mouse 7 on Twitter. Here's what I have to say to you, all right? And I mean this sincerely. You need to listen. Get help immediately. You need to go immediately to either a friend or loved one, a parent, perhaps a significant other, or doctor, whatever. And you need to say, I need help. Because
I personally sent Stream Elements a link to this rant, doubting anything would come of it.
my tips link now goes to a 404 error. Great. Great.
You get what you fucking deserve!
Just like with Blip, DSB lies, claiming to be a victim of mass false flag reports, when these decisions are made independently after his own actions are brought to their attention.
And that's sad, because that basically means people are gullible. I don't know what else to say. It's the truth.
Well, that's another thing, and I saw him laughing about that. DSP got banned from Stream Elements for mass reporting.
It's like, why'd everyone believe this, right? Because people are gullible idiots. So, people are gullible.
You just spam reported and lied about DSP to get his shit taken down?
Guess what? Wrong.
Like, I don't think that's funny. I think you guys are faggots.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class! It was me all along!
I just genuinely don't really think he deserves it.
People are gullible, and we cannot change that. You're right.
You know, I gotta ring the tard bell for myself.
Wow.
That's what I get.
Sadly, a lot of people are gullible and believe it. That's just the truth of the matter, is that they think, oh, it's true then. People are gullible. I know that. I'm not stupid. So I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not gullible. I'm not ignorant. I'm not stupid. I know. I've done it before. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Everybody's an idiot except for me.
Okay.
Terrible political takes. Disclaimer. This segment is to laugh at contradictions, not to relitigate politics. Don't debate me.
Shout out to Honest Fan Who Cheers says, why aren't you afraid of the coronavirus? It's been reported in your area. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. Afraid. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. There's nothing I can do to take extra precautions against it. I'm home almost all day, every day, streaming, right? Once a week I go out. What exactly can I do? My wife has a job where she has to go out every day. She has way more interaction with people than I do. You know, she takes vitamin C supplements. She does stuff so she doesn't get sick. What else do you expect us to do? Go out and wear masks and have a hazmat suit? And it's pretty stupid. It's basically, It's a lot of hoopla over something that you can't really help. You know, so it is what it is. A lot of people get all worked up about this shit. I'm not gonna get worked up about it, okay?
6 months later.
My parents are in the highest risk group. They both have multiple pre-existing conditions and are completely fucked. If they get coronavirus, they are probably going to die.
6 months earlier.
If you get sick, you get sick, and then you treat it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried about coronavirus. Rest in peace to me. $1 says the coronavirus is bringing out in Italy hundreds of cases. Many of them went on public transport. Will spread further. Cases in Brazil now. If it breaks out in India, highly populated, unsanitary, it will become global pandemic. We're doomed. How are we doomed? You realize people aren't dying from this thing unless they're already sick or like, you know, it's one of those viruses that like just because you get it, you don't die. So, is it a problem? Absolutely. Is it going to be a fucking plague? No, it's not going to be a plague. It'll be a problem now. Another one. He goes, given the potential of COVID-19 becoming a pandemic, are you planning on stopping running errands on Tuesdays and imposing self-quarantine measures? No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a panic mode person who runs around screaming the sky is falling and thinking that just because the news is so dumb and reporting it like it's the end of the fucking world, I don't believe everything that I'm told because I'm not a complete dunce sheep. No. I'm going to keep living my life and doing things normally, and it is what it is. You get sick, you get sick. But I'm not stupid. I'm not going to live my life in fear of a virus that's not as bad as the common flu that has a much higher chance of getting caught. So there you go. Beard Troop Security said, is the coronavirus a hoax? Is it a hoax? No, I don't believe that at all. I believe it's real. But I believe that, as usual, when there's nothing going on in the news, the media has to act like it's the end of the world. You know, like they say storm of the century every time a storm comes through, and it's never storm of the century. Half the time it's nothing. That's what the news does. They over-dramatize in order to get attention because that's how they get attention on their stuff. You know, it's hilarious because it's, you know, YouTubers basically do the same shit with the clickbait and everything. That's exactly what the news does. So, oh, you need to know everything about the coronavirus constantly, even though the coronavirus isn't crazy or anything like any kind of a pandemic whatsoever, and it's not even close to being anything like the flu. But let's talk like the coronavirus is the end of human civilization as we know it, right? Idiots. So it is what it is. It's right. Mithra just said it's business. You're right. It's business, and you got played. If you think that it's actually like this is a big deal, you got played. What can I say? Kashmir Goat cheered 100 bits. He says, I don't know why you're getting angry at fans for being concerned for your safety. I'm not angry about fans concerned for my safety. You want to know what I am angry about? Gullible fans. People that, you know, believe absolutely everything and never question it and never look into it and never, you know, oh, I was told coronavirus is like this giant thing. No, live your life. Just don't be stupid. Okay?
6 months later.
This is a serious ass situation because I care about the people around here. I don't want to kill people by accidentally spreading the coronavirus.
6 months earlier.
No, I don't wear a mask. A mask does not help. I gotta say this for the millionth time. Wearing a mask does not prevent you from getting sick. Wearing a mask will stop others from getting sick from you because it holds back when you cough. But it doesn't prevent anything that's in the air from getting into your nose. Do you understand? So it's worthless. If you're trying to stay healthy, it's worthless. If you're already sick, then you should be wearing the mask. So literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot because they don't know how they work. And yeah, we get sick, you get sick, just like the flu. And we'll fight it off and we'll get better versus, you know, people running out there and acting like panicking morons.
3 months later.
I'm on board, 100%. I'll wear the mask. The mask does not help. If everyone works together and just uses their fucking heads and doesn't act like a selfish asshole, oh, I don't want to wear the mask because I'm entitled. I'm a 5-year-old fucking little shit. Literally every person you see wearing a mask out is an idiot.
This wasn't just your typical situation of somebody being uninformed at first, then evolving as new information became available. In a typical display of black and white logic, DSP careened from one hypocritical extreme fringe to the other. He never stopped being wrong regardless of which side he was on, making absurd claims as late as mid-December.
I actually read an article. You guys remember this place called Wuhan, China? Anyone remember that? Because Wuhan was the hotbed for coronavirus at first, and China imposed insanely strict lockdowns. Because in China, they don't fuck around, and everyone stayed the fuck home. They just stayed the fuck home. So the news story that I read overnight, oh, they're partying. They're out in the streets. They're drinking. Coronavirus doesn't exist in Wuhan. It's done. They succeeded, so they don't have it anymore. It's actually gone from Wuhan. They have not had a single reported case of coronavirus since May. May! They are out living life like normal.
In political jargon, useful idiot is a term for people perceived as propagandists for a cause whose goals they are not fully aware of, and who are used cynically by the leaders of the cause.
I think we can see scientifically the effects of actually listening and locking down and doing what we're told, because in America we have this mentality, well, I'm free to do whatever I want, no one can tell me what to do, and I'm not going to let anything scare me out of not doing what I enjoy doing. What exactly would being afraid of something do? Think about this. I'm afraid of the coronavirus. What would that do? Nothing. It's not going to stop me from getting it. So I just go out there no matter what people say and do, and I'm going to live my life. Fuck yeah! Right? If everyone just does the right thing, things are going to be fine. But sadly, that's not the country we live in. You know? We live in a country where everyone is so selfish. Oh my God, you took away a tiny freedom? Well, fuck you. That's the end of everything. It's like, oh my God. But anyway, there's absolutely nothing good coming out of the coronavirus, okay? Nothing. Zero. And to say that a virus is getting you excited because more people will check out online content is ridiculous, irresponsible, selfish. Like, I could name a million negative ways that you would be to say something like that, okay? But undoubtedly, you know, digital content, on demand, over the internet style content is going to see some kind of an upturn during this period, I feel. That's just an inadvertent effect. Put the mask on. What? I missed? Fuck. Shit. Oh, that's bullshit. I blocked. Wow, I got completely robbed right here. I blocked that. All right, nigga, it's time. I'll be honest, I'm scared. I'll put on the mask. But it's kind of funny because there's a couple things going on that are ridiculous. First of all, GameStop, the pretty much the only remaining physical games retailer, has taken it upon themselves to decide that they're essential retail that should stay open during the coronavirus outbreak. But some stores are open. For example, electronic stores are open because they're feeling that now with the social distancing, you may want to have things to do at home, whether it's, you know, get webcams, get computers, get things that you can communicate, mobile devices with other people because you don't want to be in person. Fuck you! Yes! You! My wife works at a fucking grocery store. She's gonna die. So ouch. Then how will she make me dinner? What the fuck? Bullshit! Grab me again. I can't breathe. Take that shit. I'm gonna skull fuck you, boy. Sadly, Americans are that fucking stupid. Ouch. You're stupid. I'm gonna die. I'm serious. You're stupid because you guys, not me. Shut the fuck up. I'm not stupid. Sorry that you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. God, but you're stupid. I'm not stupid. You're stupid. But I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Are you that fucking stupid? Yeah, big whoop. The coronavirus is only in the news so much because it's the newest thing. And the news always has to go panic mode over every little thing. I don't know why we're freaking out about this. I really don't. You gotta listen to the expert, all right? You have to. If we listen, there's a very big chance that by the end of next year, maybe we could have a Christmas. I mean, I've gotta say, how on earth for 2 straight weeks when these protests were going on, why was the media not having every fucking coronavirus expert on TV saying, yes, this is very important to protest, but understand that you are spreading the virus and killing thousands of people when you do it. Where was the media then? My balls! My fucking balls! You hit one of my balls! My balls! Oh shit, my balls! No! Stop hitting my balls! Wow, right in my balls. Right in my balls.
Fuck you.
DSP's misplaced smugness is all too common. At any rate, now more than ever, it's your responsibility to balance safety with prosperity. In other words,
train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, be true to yourself, true to your country, be a real American.
You know, I'm not a selfish asshole. Now, those of you who are longtime fans and viewers of mine know that I am a huge fan of pro wrestling. WWE Supercard. I started playing this game when it launched in 2014. Unfortunately, of course, then I got addicted to it, started playing it far too much, and I was frustrated with the game because basically there was a paywall. If I didn't keep buying cards, high-level cards, there was no way for me to progress in the game without spending insane amounts of time, and I just got bored with the game. The other game that I started playing, I play a game called WWE Champions, which of all things, if you can believe it, is a WWE game that plays like Candy Crush. My favorite games on mobile are WWE Champions, which is the game that plays like a Bejeweled or Candy Crush or something like that, but has WWE Superstars in it.
You're pitiful, and you're gay!
Because I play mobile games, you know, I play this shitty WWE, game where it's like fucking playing, Bejeweled or Candy Crush. If you had to live in one video game universe for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Oh my god. Candy Crush! Because I just like to crush candies with my bare hands constantly. I like to crush hard candies. Wow, what a sissy.
Playing WWE champions while begging is bad enough, but 2020 saw some significant pieces of evidence emerge suggesting DSP has been wasting tens of thousands of dollars on this wrestling-themed mobile game. I will now quickly recap my evidence. Exhibit A. First off, he's admitted he has played the game, and the account was originally named They Call Me DSP, the name he chose on Twitter. After detractors noticed the account, the name was changed to The Gun Show, and then Down from the Rafters, while everything besides the names stayed the same. Exhibit B. This is by far the most important thing to remember. DSP listed on his public bankruptcy forms over $5,000 a month in business expenses. Everyone who watches his streams knows this talentless dinosaur does not put $5,000 of value into his streams each month. Not even close. So where is this money going?
Reviewing your filing, it looks like you stated here that you have about $5,000 a month in business expenses. Can you itemize that for me?
No, fucking shitty ass! It's the fucking detractors yet again. You know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. Fuck this piece of shit. Shitty ass!
This seems like a sort of an attempt to back out of answering the very transparent question reviewing these files, which is that he has $5,000 a month in business expenses, which does not make any sense. I'm just asking you to explain your expenses.
Which we've done. So why are you asking again?
I do not see anywhere that adds up to $5,000 of expenses monthly.
And this question was never answered. He never actually itemized his expenses, and if he did, it was in private. Even if you don't believe the money is going toward WWE champions, it still has to be going towards something. Otherwise, his forms are fraudulent, and DSP can be charged with perjury. What a fucking crook. Exhibit C. The Discord leaks. Discord gives each user a unique 4-digit identification number. When Ahmad decided to leave the pigpen, he leaked screenshots of some very offensive statements about a disabled chat member. More interesting was that DSP's ID and avatar matched that of screenshots taken from a WWE Champions Discord server. The writing style is nearly identical, to the point that a text analyzer matched them with a high level of confidence. Exhibit D, the Line app. His WWE Champions faction recently required a third-party app which uses two-step phone verification. Nobody but DSP could have registered with this app. Exhibit E. By tracking playtime through the WWE Champions web interface, the account only seems to be active when DSP is on his phone or not streaming. Exhibit F.
I'm not gonna waste fucking time holding phones up and showing you shit. You're out of your fucking mind. In addition, like I said, chances are, what would happen? I hold it up. Oh God, there was something on the screen now that's more personal information that got out that they can use against me. Fuck this. And fuck you for even bringing that shit up.
As you can see, no single detail offers definitive proof. However, taken together, they stretch the plausibility of any alternative explanation. Hold it! Addendum. In March 2021, yet another DSP mod went rogue and released Discord chat logs. But this time, instead of just screenshots, it was whole videos scrolling through several chat rooms. The invite link was also made public, which I personally used to verify its authenticity myself before it was quickly deleted. He tried dismissing it at first, of course, but had to eventually admit that it was his. So, do the Discord ID numbers match? No, but there's another important number. What happened on April 13th, 2020? Exhibit G. There's not a single day's difference between when the original suspected Discord server was exposed and deleted and when his new Discord account was created. If DSP had nothing to do with the original server, there wouldn't be such a direct correlation. Clearly, he believed that by immediately making a new Discord account, he would disassociate himself from the compromised original server without taking into account the date created would still represent a clear connection. The server names also match, and the rogue mod himself verified it's the same account. DSP even privately admitted those were his leaks. Verifying the Discord account verifies the $40,000+ of gotcha game spending. By proxy, and is corroborated by the line account, unexplained expenses, and the original name of the WWE Champions account, they call me DSP. And most importantly, even if you don't believe this explains his massive business expenses, some less probable alternative does. Otherwise, it means DSP committed perjury on his bankruptcy forms. Through years of lies, deception, projection, and gaslighting, DSP painted himself into a lose-lose scenario where the consequences of revealing the truth would be too destructive to his ego or possibly cost him everything. In other words,
Good, now I'm away from that annoying fucking bitch of my wife, not my mom. I don't know why I said that. You're the only person who understands me. Hulk Hogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh my god! What in the fuck was that, dude? Holy fucking titty twisted, what the? Whoa!
Okay, now, Mr. Burnell, we have some questions about your income.
How did you manage to get that much money in the first place?
In particular, I remember that was during the vest streak, if you remember. During the vest streak.
What the hell's a fucking vest streak?
Just imagine somebody asking you, what is a vest streak? The question alone is enough to make you facepalm. Because you know the answer is so phenomenally fucking stupid that it's hard to even believe. Alright, here goes. One day somebody asked DSP if he still had a vest from an old video. He then found the vest and put it on.
But wait! There's more!
DSP instantly sought to monetize this. It was new for a guy who goes so far out of his way to do nothing his audience wants. To do something, anything other than flat out beg for money. This very prospect of putting on a vest eventually replaced conventional begging. What sounds better to you? Guys, it sucks that I didn't get $100. Or, it sucks that I didn't get to wear a vest. This simple gimmick somehow managed to convince the pig roach Hulk to donate more money than ever before. And the vest somehow turned into some symbol of success. At least in DSP's own greedy brain. But, like everything involving DSP, the vest streak turned out to be 100% a lie.
100% a lie.
In reality, behind the scenes, chargebacks were nullifying tips and the streak itself. Instead of admitting the streak had been broken, he did not admit chargebacks had occurred.
You are fake news.
Due to this deception, the fraudulent streak continued to encourage pay pigs to keep it going, until it was eventually ended by, of all things, an infection.
Why am I toxic? I'm diseased. And it kind of sucks because, like, the momentum I had is stalled now because I was sick. So it would really suck if the vestry ended tonight. But that's it. It's official.
Only when the vest streak had eventually ended did DSP finally reveal that it had been propped up by fake tips all along. And the chargebacks themselves became a new reason that he needed more money, another addition to the list. The pay piggies didn't even notice since they were too distracted. Buy a new chair. Phew! So there you go. That's the story of the vest streak in a nutshell.
Are you fucking telling me right fucking now That the whole gimmick of this stream is so that you pay him enough and he puts on a fucking vest?
At best, it was a stupid gimmick. At worst, it was a gigantic fraud. Now you see why DSP thinks so highly of it.
I'm not a children's entertainer.
Imagine talking about the vest streak a year from now.
Flying squirrel suit.
Tevin, what's the vest streak?
Well, so much for the flying squirrel suit. Oh, come on.
It's when he got $100 per stream to put on a vest.
Squirrel suit and how to use it.
Wow, that sounds really dumb.
Mario game ever.
Yeah.
And then they
2020 was really
Mario,
weird.
so-
Okay, but seriously, DSP finally went bankrupt in 2020 after amassing nearly $500,000 in debt. Damn! That was bad news already, but this is DSP, so of course it had to get even worse. Bankruptcy filings are public, so the entire internet could see just how false and riddled with errors they were.
We're here to talk about a very special individual, a guy by the name of Darkside Phil. Credit card debt is just massive.
Yes, it's huge.
$131,550, and this is all like credit card debt, from what I could tell.
I have a general question. How important is it to get this initial filing accurate? Because you're reading it and you're thinking, this is bullshit. Everything is questionable.
He says he's not a sole proprietor of any full or part-time business.
That's wrong. It is a sole proprietorship.
So he just flat out.
Immediately, right off the bat, first checkbox, wrong. Demonstrably wrong. Can prove it's wrong in 30 seconds.
He lists himself as employed, but then he lists self-employed. I mean,
but what entity? Is he employed by the sole proprietorship, or that doesn't exist, or he's just utterly fucking confused by what to check for anything?
He doesn't list how long he's been a content creator at self-employed.
But if you listen to any of his streams, he'll quickly remind you.
Because there's an 8-year legacy here. My 10-year legacy, 11-year legacy, 12-year legacy.
So he knows. He just admits it.
Did you own a business or have any of the following connections to any business? Sole proprietor.
He has a sole proprietorship, and he claims that he's self-employed, but then on this part, he doesn't check the box that says self-employed.
So he says yes, but he didn't check any of these, so good job. But he does say Burnell Productions.
Yeah, that's the name of the sole proprietorship.
No EIN. Oh. Yeah.
How do you? That's just wrong. No matter how, it doesn't matter what your legal understanding is. That is plain English that he is lying about. And he doesn't list his internet bills under utilities. Why?
Internet,
And I think some people were saying that he's clarified on stream that one is like a personal line, the other is a business line. Well, it's like, okay, well, you should be listing one of them here too. It's a complete mess. If you actually, like, if any of those banks decide to send anybody who even casually looks at this document, it's immediately obvious to a layman who has never heard of Phil that this is bullshit.
Okay, so electronics, no.
He claims on the thing that he has no collectibles and no electronics, which can be readily disproved by looking at any of his streams in the last 10 years.
He's borrowing
he has shit all over the fucking place.
It's just borrowed.
And he has a fucking PlayStation virtual reality goggle set. Like, very clearly, he's lying about this.
Cell phone, which he doesn't own. Remember, he doesn't own this. According to himself, he doesn't own a cell phone. $160 a month. What kind of plan is that? No alimony.
Yeah, that's a lot.
For a solo cell phone, that's expensive.
No, it's just paying for cats too, and he's listing that, but she's not a debtor.
And then ordinary and necessary operating expenses. For his business, $5,243 for his business.
You gotta wonder what the fuck $5,000 comes from. So what the fuck is he buying in his house to operate a live streaming thing out of? This $5,000.
Well, he
Breaking colored gems, all right?
There is a checkbox. Are you dealing with a foreclosure at the current moment? And he says no. But the answer is yes, because the bank in Connecticut has filed a foreclosure on his Connecticut property, and that's what prompted his bankruptcy to begin with. There's a thing in this asking if he's received $600 in gifts. The PS4 that he has and the TV that he has were gifts.
Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a new TV. Today, I am using my PlayStation 4 Pro. I was particularly asked to not give them any credit or mention who they are.
People straight up gave him those things, and they are worth $600 by themselves. And that's another thing that he lied about on this form.
He's great. Collectibles of value, nothing. Doesn't own a single thing.
He doesn't have an entire room dedicated to his fucking horde of man-child toys.
We have here a model of, well, I am having a brain fart that I can't remember this guy's fucking name. But on top is the bust of Shadowcat. If you haven't seen it yet, hubba hubba. Hubba hubba, look at those tits.
That doesn't exist. You can't go into his house right now and find it.
No sports and hobbies. This guy doesn't do or have anything. It's amazing. Homeless people who are naked have more than $500 worth of clothes, right? Like that's, for example, like does he wear pants? Does he wear jeans?
His jeans probably come from Goodwill.
Clothing, laundry, and dry cleaning, $100 a month. He spends, listen to this, he allegedly spends 1/5 of the amount of total clothing he has per month on laundry, dry cleaning, and clothing. This guy has more than $500 worth of clothes if he's spending $100.
Or he just thinks that he spends $100 on laundry detergent.
Maybe he's like the Rain Man, like Dustin Hoffman. He's like, how much do you spend on laundry? About $100. How much for your personal care products and services? About $100. Like toothpaste. How much toothpaste this guy using in a month?
He has gout. He has to take care of the gout.
So transportation include gas, maintenance, bus or train fare. It's $100. About $100. And then $100 on entertainment, clubs, recreation, magazines, newspapers, and books. But he doesn't own any of these things. He doesn't own any magazines or books or newspapers.
And if he's including his gotcha game, it should be like $10,000, not $100. Well, you skipped over the fact he has a big fat goose egg for charitable contributions and religious donations.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I do give to charity sometimes, but that's none of your business what I do.
To spend only $600 a month on food. Personal and household items, $3,700. There's no way. There's no way it's that low. I don't care what anybody says. Non-farm animals. He has a cat.
He has a cat named Jasper, and now there is the JQ, the Jasper question. Who the fuck owns this cat? He spends $100 a month on pet food.
Right.
How can this be?
It's other people's pets. He's a pet cuckold.
But he feeds them.
He's a pet cuckold feeder. So he's gonna.
Oh no!
He buys cat food for like his neighbor, and then he goes over to his house and looks through the binoculars and watches his neighbor feed the cat.
Oh my god! Everybody in chat, I want your participation. How many credit cards do you have? Phil has 14. I think once you pass double digits with credit cards, you might want to reconsider what you're doing.
God, that's depressing. How does he get these credit limits? Like they are.
Because I guarantee you.
I know how. He goes in and he says, "Well, I make $10,000 a month."
Yeah, he does have a degree in business finance, so he must know what to say to get the good credit limits.
But yeah, so all of those credit cards add up to $131,550.28. God, it's a lot of unsecured debt. Poof.
What do you I guarantee you, when you look at the business expenses, I guarantee you he's including like the interest on his cards.
Yeah, I think he's including his credit card payments. I think that's that's the only way I think he's including his mortgage too.
Yeah, it has to be the mortgage. It has to be all his payments. All his payments for everything is included under a business expense.
Ordinary and necessary operating expenses. This amount is so close to this amount.
The limit.
I wonder if he's combining these and then double dipping on the expenses. Okay, so he makes negative $35 a month. Good job. You should probably find a second job. This is a huge lie. This is gross income.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. If you multiply his monthly income, his gross income by 12, we do not get 56,000.
Yeah, he makes this in under 6 months, according to his own calculations. So this is a big screw up. Good job, idiot.
He's begging for scrutiny when he really should not want scrutiny because he's under the limits for 8 different things. We know for sure that Darkside Phil is in possession of a PayPal account, but nowhere in this document does he mention that he is in possession of a PayPal account.
Yeah, I would consider a PayPal account to be like a bank account.
Like all of his tip money, every dollar he makes goes through that PayPal account. So it's a weird thing to admit, even if you don't keep money in it.
Yeah, he's still got to be making 6 figures in 2018.
Oh yeah,
to get a $15,000 tax bill. He has a $15,000 debt from 2018, right? That should blow a hole in his income and expenses argument immediately. Like, that should make the court immediately suspicious.
He fudges everything, and that's why it seems like maliciously deceitful.
If the bankruptcy judge is paying attention, I mean, he's got so many red flags. It'll be interesting. Mortgages on other property. He has a mortgage on another property. That should be listed there. Real estate taxes. I guess he doesn't pay those.
It's not that he doesn't have them, he just doesn't pay them.
He has 2 properties, but he doesn't pay those real estate taxes. Someone said he stopped paying the mortgage on the other house in April, but he still owes that debt. Like, that's still an expense. No property, homeowners, or renters insurance. Wrong?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's just wrong. That's just like, anybody can look at this and say, you have 2 houses, you pay taxes, presumably, on them.
Wait, so then he has miscellaneous personal care, miscellaneous and personal hygiene. That should have been covered up here. And it's also $100. $100 in pet food, pet care for the pet that he doesn't have.
He has homeowners on both, so I don't know how the hell he is claiming. I feel like we've spent more time correcting this than he spent filling this out, because there's no way he's trying to bullshit the courts in 14 different banks. Wait, does he have a horse? Are you people full of shit? He doesn't have a horse. Where would DSP keep a horse? They're saying Cat's the horse. Okay, I got it. I'm one page now.
Okay, gotcha. Cat's the horse. Perfect. Thanks for walking me through the issues with DSP's filings. They seem to be a disaster. At first I was like, oh, there's some discrepancies, but as we go through,
no, everything's wrong. Every point of action can be questioned and scrutinized more.
However, in a year plagued with extraordinary chaos and confusion, DSP was granted his bankruptcy, absolving him of over $100,000 of financial responsibility, despite his forms never aligning with reality. If you're wondering, an investigation can potentially be launched into the circumstances of this fraud-ridden bankruptcy if the courts at some point decide to exercise their due diligence. If it's any consolation, the bank that owns his Connecticut condo filed for an exemption from the bankruptcy, and it was granted, extending DSP's financial woes into the future.
DSP streams from a webcam on a PlayStation. What is the business expense? What is it? Yes, I still question it. As someone who streams professionally, you fucking retard, I'm curious how he justifies $5,000 a month in business expenses with a shitty webcam, a PS5 that someone gifted to him, and a couch that he masturbates on. Where is the $5,000 a month? Who does he hire? Does he have an artist? Does he have anybody else? I don't even claim my artist's expenses every month. What the fuck are his business expenses? Please enlighten me. I make more money than Phil. I stream more often than Phil. I have better equipment than Phil. And my expenses come nowhere close to $5,000 a month. What the fuck is it? What is it? What is it? Enlighten me, you abject fucking moron. You ingrate. You fucking idiot. What is the $5,000 a month expense? Please tell the fucking chat so we can know why I should not laugh at DSP's $5,000 a month expenses when my expenses over the course of a year average out to something like $1,000 a month. What is it? What did he do that merits it? Why shouldn't I laugh at it? Please, put DSP's cock all the way down into your fucking esophagus and have it come out your vagina. And please explain to me, you're so fucking smart, why I shouldn't laugh at DSP lying about $5,000 a month in expenses. You're the fucking expert. Please tell me, the literal professional streamer who makes a shit ton of money doing this. Please tell me what it is. I'll wait. Oh, okay.
Conclusion. In the time I've documented the many sins of the worst streamer alive, Darkside Phil, I've seen a lot of people come and go. One of the things I've seen said by newcomers is something along the line of, I wish I could make that much money just playing video games. It's obvious this greenhorn doesn't yet understand all the parts of his soul that DSP sold just to create this self-imposed prison. By sacrificing his dignity and friendships, he has managed to turn his hobby, video games, into his job, and in the process has come to despise and resent them. Out of spite, he exploits the overwhelming generosity of the gaming community and the more gullible elements that reside among the fringes of the subculture. This exploitation goes to fund an addiction-plagued lifestyle far above DSP's means, talents, and abilities to maintain. At this point, if DSP loses his single largest contributor, an individual who happens to be a sociopath with a humiliation fetish, by the way, DSP would immediately find himself in catastrophic financial ruin. Obviously, that is not a life that anyone should envy. However, if you do find yourself upset by the absurdity of the situation, learn from DSP all the ways somebody can utterly doom themselves and do the exact opposite. That message is the spirit behind This Is How You Don't Play.
Oh,
Because
by
of
the
old
way,
content.
there's someone in chat I want to shout out. There is Ludwig World Order. Ludwig World Order made the best This Is How You Don't Play video about DSP for Bloodborne: The Old Hunters. It is a masterpiece, and if you just search This Is How You Don't Play Bloodborne: The Old Hunters DLC, Ludwig World Order, I think that's the video that's just perfect. It's like 45 minutes long, but it's one of the funniest.
I'll have to watch that one. So shout out, big ups to Ludwig.
Probably watch that 2 or 3 times, because my favorite bit is there's a perfectly edited part where there are 3 bosses at once, and he edits Wings of Redemption, this other fat guy I forgot the name of, someone's gonna remind me, and then DSP.
Bogey?
But it's just phenomenal. Sorry, I'm thinking about that video again.